Nicole here from New You Pilates. I'm just going to show you a few things to help you get the most out of your Pilates practice. The first is good posture. So we always want to make sure our body is in good alignment. So when we're standing, toes are forwards, legs are directly underneath the hips. We're lifting really tall through the spine as if you're being lifted up from the crown of your head, and then you want to drop that chin parallel to the floor. So we're lengthening up through the neck. The shoulders should be relaxed, so you can bring those shoulders up, round and down. And then we want a little bit of lift through the chest, so we're drawing the shoulders back slightly, and we have a light tension in between those shoulder blades. We always want to work in a neutral position, which is the point where your back and your pelvis sit. When we're in good posture, if you take a little bit of knee bend, and just find your own range of movement by tilting the pelvis back and forth. Now bear in mind everyone's range is going to be slightly different, it's unique to you. So you're finding your own range, and then we're making that a little bit smaller each time until you find that point that's right in the middle for you. So tailbone tucking under, pelvis pointing downwards. We then want to lengthen back up through the legs and back up through the spine. Then we want to learn to engage our core muscles. Now the core is made up of several muscles within and through the pelvis, into your glutes, the muscles of your bottom, into your back and into the thighs. When we set through the core, the exercises become more effective. So to set up through the whole core, we want to make sure we have a light lift of pelvic floor. Now the pelvic floor muscles are the ones that help you hold when you need the loo. They support your bowel and your bladder. They're a bit like a hammock shape, and they attach from your pubic bone underneath to your coccyx. So if you imagine that hammock of muscle, we want to draw that up with a zipping up action to get those muscles to set. You can also imagine it as drawing your inner thigh up into pelvis, or if you imagine you've got a lift of 10 floors, we want to lift up to about floor 3. So we don't want to pull up full way so that you then can't breathe and you've got tension in your shoulders. Just a light lift. Lift of pelvic floor, I would say, takes the most practice, so just keep practicing with that. So we're zipped up. We then want to pull tummy button in about halfway to spine, so just a light tension through the main tummy muscles. And then if you imagine you're wearing a big belt around your middle, that belt has 10 notches, we're just going to tighten that belt to notch 3. So we're pulling in from the waist. So we're zipped up, pulled in, waist is nice and tight, we're tucked under to that neutral position, and we've got that good posture, we're nice and tall through the spine. Then we have to remember to breathe. Now in Pilates there are set breathing patterns for each exercise, but when you're starting out, I wouldn't worry too much about the breath pattern, I would just breathe. So what people tend to do is kind of hold their breath. So let the breath flow, and then as you progress with the movements, you'll find you get a nice flow with the breath to suit each exercise, which your instructor will guide you on as well. So just breathe, set through that core, good posture, so we're nice and tall, and that includes with the floor work, we still want to be in that good posture. The last thing I would suggest is think of your body as a whole. So even though we're working maybe the legs mainly, we still switch that core on. We still think about that good posture. Think about where your neck and your shoulders are positioned. Try and relax the other muscles, such as your neck and your shoulders, and really work the muscles that we're aiming to work with the core always switched on. The other big thing is glutes. A lot of Pilates exercise we need to incorporate work through the glutes, which are the muscles of your bottom. They should be squeezing to help you engage through that core. So I hope that gets you off to a good start. If you have any questions at all, or anything isn't feeling right for you, please do talk to one of our instructors and we'll be pleased to help you.